Hey, what's up you guys? It's Kyle, and in this episode I want to talk about how I'm taking essentially zero money and turning that into $200,000 and then turning that into $1 million with $10,000 of passive income coming in monthly in essentially no time. As many of you know, my name's Klaus. I'm an actor, entrepreneur. I own a real estate brokerage. I'm an avid crypto stock investor, real estate investor, and I own a few different businesses. And my passion is something different. I was always into the acting world. I just never could deal with the unpredictability about it, whether I was going to get hired for a job or not. A lot of other actors take other jobs in the business. I didn't really want another job in the business to have a safety net. So what I did was develop things outside of that. And what I like to do is to show people that they can, through certain investments, to make the ideal quality of their life while even striving for a passion that they might have outside of whatever they're doing, and be able to create a financially stable and fulfilling life. So before we get into that, I just want to take a second. Please take just one little second and go smash the like button and subscribe if you have not done so already. Hit the notification bell so you will get notifications every time I post a new video. And don't forget to follow me on other things as well, Instagram, Twitter. I'm on there pretty much daily, so you will be a part of that as well. And stay till the end of this video so you will find other links to other things that I will be offering.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about real estate and a real estate opportunity. Now, there's diversifying, and most people think about that as diversifying in different industries: real estate, crypto, stocks. Now, within those industries, there's more specialized diversifying as well. So today we're going to be talking about a real estate diversification and opportunity that I'm doing. There's two things I had in mind with real estate. Either one, buy a more appreciating asset where it's in a better location, maybe it's a higher dollar value and it's going to appreciate greater over time, hopefully. The other is to buy a real estate in a flatter market and have a lower investment cost up front, but have a greater rate of return. However, the prices in this area may not go up that much. So those were my two goals and two opportunities that I saw. And I want to diversify in both of those, as well as some other things in real estate, but we're talking about those right today. Now, my goal in that was to make enough money outside of my investments to be able to provide myself with one investment per year according to either one of those, an appreciating one or a more safer, better rate of return investment in real estate. Okay, so one thing is for sure, you always want to have your money working for you. You never want to keep it in a bank account earning zero interest with cash just depreciating month over month and year over year. So whether it's real estate, crypto, or stocks, you always want a return on your capital. Money put to work while you're sleeping. So in this case, what I tried to do with these flatter investments was to identify a property, maybe $200,000 multifamily, where I could put essentially only 50 grand or so down and be able to get a greater rate of return. And my benchmark was just basically this: let me find a property where I could put this much money down and keep my mortgage at, say, $1,000 or so, and just make $1,000 over the mortgage with the rents that were being provided on the property. So let's give an example. $200,000 property, you put $50,000 down, you have a $1,000 mortgage, and your rent roll is $2,000 basically. You might have a little bit more for monthly utilities or something like that, but essentially the benchmark is $1,000 a month over the mortgage. So essentially you're giving yourself a $12,000 raise every year just by buying one of these properties. And that's just the money that's over the mortgage. you're not even taking into consideration the amount that you're paying towards your principal, which is essentially being paid towards the tenant, and you're paying off that loan on this investment. So essentially, that after a while, the thing is that doing this once, you're getting $1,000 over the mortgage for one property, which is $12,000 a year. Then doing it twice, you're getting double that. And eventually, you're able, after about 4 places, to be able to have those investments pay for another investment without you really having to put any of your own money in. So a couple things happened very recently, which I was able to fast track my success in doing this. One, the market actually appreciated in these areas that were flatter and not really appreciating year over year, as in another more desirable area. Two, the rates got very low and it was cheaper for me to borrow money, and the mortgage payment was essentially going to stay the same. And then 3, the rental income and the rents that these tenants were paying in this area actually went up. So we were getting more of a return on the investment for this property. So the way I looked at it, I had 2 options here. One was to sell the property, right? Because they basically doubled in price. But then where would I put the money? I would have to reinvest it somewhere else. And then the second option was to refinance. Basically, since the value of the home went up, just sell it back to myself essentially and get it at a 70% loan to value ratio minus whatever I had to pay off on the house as it was right now. So in this situation, ultimately, that's what I decided, to refinance. That was the best opportunity in this case. Basically, being able to keep and retain those investment properties while taking about $65,000 or so out of each one, and then taking that, essentially $200,000, and reinvesting it into $1 million worth of property, whether that may be 3 $300,000 properties or 2 $500,000 properties or $1 million property, and then making sure that that gave me at least $10,000 rent roll per month to be able to pay off any of the expenses and then to have an override on it. So essentially that's it. That's taking what is basically nothing to turn it into $200,000 to then turn that into $1 million. And it's a game that's pretty much easy to be played if you play it the right way. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you got some good advice, good ideas out of this. And as always, please leave a comment. I would gladly be able to reply and answer any questions you may have. Don't forget to hit the like button before you leave this page, and it helps with the YouTube algorithm, so I'd appreciate that greatly. Also, subscribe if you have not done so already, and hit the notification bell so you'll get notifications anytime I post a new video. And if you have any ideas on what you want me to do a video on, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll gladly take it into consideration. Guys, thank you so much. Check out the links below. You will get some free crypto, some free stocks just by signing up to any of those platforms. They're platforms I use myself, so it's stuff I can vouch for. Thank you so much. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.